Well, tomorrow will be 1 month since Hamas attacked Israel. More than 1,400 people were killed, and the terrorist group took around 240 hostages into Gaza.
One of them is Omer Neutra. He is a young Israeli soldier, grew up on Long Island. He was stationed at the base on the Gaza border, and his parents last heard from him just before the surprise attack. We understand he turned 22 years old last month as well. Joining us right now are Omer's parents, Ronen and Orna Neutra. Nice to have you here. Sorry under these circumstances. 30 days since you've heard from your son.
That's right.
I can only imagine how heartbreaking and how nervous you must be.
We take it day by day, but it's been a very long month, I can tell you that. Not just for us, 240 families of hostages, babies, 8 months old, 4-year-old, 8-year-old, old people, Holocaust survivors, they were all taken. And there's 240 of us, families, and the whole land of Israel and the whole world should be appalled and just screaming, what's going on?
So do we know, is your son okay? Has he had any injuries? Have you gotten any information?
We don't know anything. We have not received any information about the condition they're being held in, you know, whether they're wounded, treated, being fed, tortured. We have no clue.
The Red Cross was not allowed to get in.
Oh.
Doesn't make sense.
It's just inhumane.
Take me back to the last time you spoke to him during Shabbat. You guys going to bed like you normally would? You talked to each other, and then what?
It was Friday afternoon for us. In Israel, 7 hours ahead, it was maybe 11 p.m. And Omer was pretty relaxed. It had been a really tense month on the border with a lot of activity. And the last 2 days were a bit more calm. And he was just looking for a relaxed weekend with his team. You know, he's like, finally, you know, I hope it's calm. And then just a few hours later, we were going to go to sleep. And
I'm checking my phone. I'm like, there are missiles going on in Israel. Unfortunately, we're kind of used to it, but all of a sudden we're also seeing that there's a ground attack. That's not normal. And we know Omer's there protecting the kibbutzes all around. And so I'm texting Omer, what's going on? What's going on? It's about 6:45 in the morning over there. Here, over midnight, nothing. We never spoke after that.
He's usually very responsive. We used to communicate almost every single day. And the fact that he wasn't responding, we felt that something was really, really wrong.
So the last time you got in touch with someone that was representing anything over there, was they came to knock on your door to let you know what had happened, or how did that happen?
We started to make phone calls on the spot, try to figure out what's going on. We were kind of led to believe that his tank was and his team were abducted.
On that first day?
On the first day, but we didn't get any official notification until 2 days later, where 2 officials from the Israeli government knocked on our door and basically...
What has it been like for you the last month?
It feels like 3 months. And then it also feels like yesterday. You know, it's like there's no sense of time, no day and night.
We're in a different universe than everybody else. We just act. We want to try and do whatever we can to create awareness, to make sure that both the American government and the Israeli governments are working hand in hand.
Are they doing that? Because it seems like, I don't know, it seems like the American government is taking a pause right now.
I don't know about that. We know that there are a lot of efforts done, but we haven't seen any progress. So we know 30 days later, time is of essence. It has to be on top of mind for the administration and for the rest of the world to bring them back. There are wounded people, there are sick people, there are injured people. We know nothing 30 days later.
Tell us about Omer, because if he was here today in front of you and he knew that this was going to happen, would he still be the kind of person that was like, I want to go back and protect Israel, it doesn't matter?
That's a big question. We ask ourselves that question.
Yeah.
You know, he loves Israel. We have
You love United States?
A huge fan. He loves the United States too, yeah. I mean, he grew up here, right?
Yeah.
He was born here. He's a 9/11 baby. He just had his birthday, right? 10/14. So 9/11, I was 9 months pregnant with him. I was working in the city. Had to cross the Queensboro Bridge with him in my belly.
Wow.
He was a big baby, a big boy. So he's like 6'2", you know, really tall, big smile. And he had that kind of leadership quality in him, always. So he's, you know, he loves his sports. He plays basketball, he plays volleyball, always the captain of the team. He was very active in his youth group. He became regional president for New York area. Kind of in a natural way, you know, he's like
a born leader, just a born leader.
A fun guy, but also likes making an impact.
Goofy at times, and sometimes, you know,
Very serious.
very serious, and people just, when he goes into the room, everybody is like, it's light.
How do you think he's handling this?
So that's giving us a little bit strength, because we feel that he must be on duty over there. He must be supporting other people. With his internal strength, his physical strength, he must be the one that shows them that there is hope, that soon enough they'll come home.
Well, I hope so, for both your sakes and for your son's sake. Ronen and Orna Neutra, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story, and hopefully putting it out in the universe, Omer.
And wearing shirts like this, because this cannot be ripped down from a storefront, from a light pole. So appreciate seeing you do that.
They won't be able to do it to me.
Yeah.
No. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.